In this video, you will learn how to write fractions in simplest form. A fraction is in simplest form when it can no longer be divided by any whole number besides 1. To simplify fractions, you need to find common factors for the numerator and the denominator. So you will think about what you can divide the numerator and denominator by that is the same. So here's an example. We have 4/10. So we will list our factors of 4, list our factors of 10, and find the largest number they have in common. So my factors of 4 are 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. And my factors of 10 are 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. And the greatest number that they both have in common is 2. So we can divide 4 and 10 by 2. And we get 2/5 as our fraction in simplest form. For our next problem, we have 12/24, and we want to put this fraction in simplest form, so we're going to list the factors of 12 and 24 and find the greatest number they have in common. So when looking for common factors, they both have 1, but if we divide by 1, nothing will change. They both have 2, they both have 3, they both have 4, they both have 6, and they both have 12. But we want to divide by the largest number they have in common, which would be 12. Because if you divide by a smaller number, you're going to have to divide again to get your simplest form. So 12 divided by 12 is 1, and 24 divided by 12 is 2. So 12/24 simplifies to half, which makes sense because 12 is half of 24. Sometimes you can think of divisibility rules when trying to simplify fractions rather than listing all of the factors. So for this one, we have 15/45, and I notice that they both end in a 5, so they're definitely both divisible by 5. So I'll start out by doing that. So 15 divided by 5 gives us 3, and 45 divided by 5 gives us 9. Here is where I will notice that I know I can divide 3 and 9 by the same number as well, because I can divide 3 by 3 and I can divide 9 by 3. So this is still not in simplest form. I'm going to have to divide again. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So my simplest form is 1/3. If I did list all my factors, I could see that I divided by 5 and I divided by 3. So I could have divided by 15. So it's okay to have to simplify more than one time. It's a little bit more work. It's whatever you prefer. If it was easier for you to think, oh, this is divisible by 5, and now this is divisible by 3, rather than knowing right off the bat that 15 and 45 were both divisible by 15, it's whatever way you prefer. But always make sure that you cannot simplify anymore before determining if your fraction is in simplest form. Because if you ended with 3/9, your fraction was not in simplest form yet. There was still some more simplifying to do. So having an understanding of common factors is very important when simplifying fractions. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it helped. Check out my Teaching Exchange classroom for worksheets and centers, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more videos.